How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. This is episode 20 for Attack on Titan. It should be very, very juicy to see what happens, because we've captured ourselves the female Titan, which is awesome, but we are not out of the woods yet. We're literally not out of the woods yet. Yeah, because something could still go awry, something always does, but we have to live for the positivity right now, because not only has the female Titan been causing the Survey Corps a lot of grief with how ruthless she has been, but she is a very, very unique Titan. She is a more intellectual Titan, and there is someone who is most likely piloting this Titan. As I've mentioned, I've spoken about my theories about who this Titan could be, but we shall just wait and see. But answers are going to be rolling out, I'm assuming, now that we've captured ourselves the female Titan. So it should be a very, very fun episode, because now the storm has passed. For now, I mean, the second wind could still come around, but for now the storm has passed, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what answers come out of this investigation of the female Titan. Last episode was very, very interesting with the fact that we, like I said, not just captured the female Titan, but we primarily focused a lot on Erwin. Not long ago, actually. It was a flashback based on Erwin being able to control his Titan. It was a nice revelation that he can't just go free will in terms of being a Titan. He has to have objective. He needs a goal. So it can be something mundane like picking up a spoon, or it could be fitting a boulder in a hole in the wall. So yeah, we learned a lot about the fact that Erwin turning into a Titan needs to have a goal, a purpose. Not just that, though, but I feel like last episode kind of extended the bond between the Survey Corps and Erwin, because we know times have been a bit tough, and we saw in the flashback how people were still skeptical about Erwin and his abilities, but they did punish themselves when they realized Erwin wasn't acting out and all that. So yeah, it was a very, very good episode, because, of course, it didn't just affect the flashback, it affected the present day as well, where Levi was saying, you can turn into a Titan and take care of her right now, or you can have faith in the Survey Corps. So yeah, and Erwin decided, after contemplating turning into a Titan and taking down the female Titan, that he followed Levi and the Survey Corps and continued heading to what was the trap that would that would trap the female Titan. So yeah, like I said, it should be a very, very interesting episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 20 for Attack on Titan. Let's go. Oh shit.
もしかしてエルヴィン団長は。おい、おさっとしてんじゃねえよ。エル、考えるのは後。私たちはもっと奥で待機。はい。
Can't let you get out for 1 minute, like Levi said. Some people are just an eye for an eye. Oh.
ごめん、知らない。
もう訳がわからん。今何のために何してるんだ。
No, the people in the forest, to be fair, Connie.
少し移動するぞ、アルミン。
You want to go home, like, if you want to find solitude, but you get Titans here, and holy hell.
野郎コツを掴んできたみてえな。なんとなく察しがついてきたぞ。あの女型巨人を捕獲するためにここまで誘い込んだ。
John! There's a reason why we love you, buddy. It's your smarts.
奴の中にいる人間の捕獲だ。エルヴィン団長の狙いは。
Yep.
最初からそれだった。
言うなんて一つだ。巨人になる人間、もしくはそいつに協力する諜報員のようなやつが兵団にいる。
I think I had my hunches back in episode 16.
兵団の中に。
いると思う。
So, we're going this game then, okay.
諜報員。
つまり最初に壁を壊された時に情報員が入ってきたと想定して。
There we go. under those 5 years.
じゃあ
Posing as
ソ
the
ニーとビンを殺したのもそいつってことか。
So whoever's the female Titan has killed Sonny and Bean.
君には何が見える？敵は何だと思う？
Mm-hmm.
あの質問は
なんで？
なんだ、わからないのか？まあお前ら程度じゃわからないだろうな。お
Oh!
前らはまだ俺の意見
Dude, your ego's so far up your ass.
まだリヴァイ兵長の真似しているつもり？兵長はそんなこと。
兵士がどれだけ余計に死んだと思ってんだ。
じゃあ後でこうするべきだったっていうことは簡単だ。
Exactly. I mean, it's easy to say at this moment than back then.
わからなくても選択の時
Future's
は必ず
unpredictable.
来るしなきゃいけない。100人の仲間の命と壁の中の人類の命。隊長
Oh.
は選んだんだ。何も変えることはできないだろう。
It's a harsh move to make, but if you want progression in a world like this, tough choices have to be made. Oh, in the ass! Oh, oh shh! Is her did her hands just turn into like metal? Oh, wait, like the Armored Titan?
体の一部の表面を硬質な皮膚で覆うことができ。
ちはそんなに暇じゃないんだが。なあ、お前はこれからどうなると思う？お前はこの状況から抜け出すことができると思うのか？
Levi, I just love
こ
you.
っちの迷惑も少しは考えてほしいもんだ。
He's just absolutely roasting
いろいろな
her.
やり方で部下を殺していたが、死なれたりしたら困るからな。
Shh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to be concerning whatsoever, is it?
エルヴィン、
I have a bad feeling it's not dying screams, but...
同時に
Yep, it was
なんだこいつが
a signal.
一斉に森の中に。なんだ急に。
注意が必要だって教えられました。だから注意しろと。いつもより100倍注意してください。森舐めたら死にますよあなた。私も山育ちなんだけど、野菜つけてた子にはわからないですよ。確かにサシャの勘は結構当たる。
Yeah.
3体突破します。リヴァイ兵長。
おいてめえ、
Shh.
さっきなんかしやがった。
Levi. I just love it more and more. And that's another reason why I... Oh,
女
shh.
型の巨人を狙っているのか。
Holy heck. Look at these visuals. Holy I think even Erwin is absolutely mortified about what's happening. Holy damn.
できるよう尽くす。今はな。死骸の蒸気で視界が悪い。信号弾の連絡に支障が出かねない。
That is true, but she was willing to sacrifice everything to get free, so...
俺の班
エレンのおかげでね。
俺は特に何も。
私たちを信じてくれたでしょ。
Aww.
あの時私たちを選んだから今の結果がある。正しい選択
See,
を
this
す
is
る
what
ことっ
I'm
て
liking, like how they're having a bit more of
あんまり
faith in...
甘やかすんじゃねえよペトラ。
でしょんべん漏らして泣いてたくせに立派になったもんだな。
言うなよ。機嫌とかなくなったらどうするんだよ。
本当なんだ。
事実だろ。ちなみに俺は漏らしてないからな、エレン。
バカめ。
Bullshit.
俺らが討伐数とかの実績は上なんだがバーカ。
討伐数だけでは兵士の優劣は語れない。
うるせえバーカ。
That is true, that is true.
空中
Oh? Wait, is that...
どうしてリヴァイに補給させたの？時間がないのに。
メガ立体起動装置をつけていたとしたら
Make a quick
メ
escape.
ガの中にいた奴は今我々と同じ制服を着た。
Shit.
リヴァイ兵長。
Jesus
我々兵
Christ.
士の中に紛れ込んでいる。
Perfect disguise. I thought we were going to get a face reveal there. Holy shit. Come on. I thought we were going to get a face reveal. Like, they're one of us now. Camera turns around to who it could be. Nope. Nope. We're just left hanging again. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. So, yeah, she did manage to get out, which is fine and dandy. I gotta say, it was a very, very interesting tactic from the female Titan to call upon all the aberrants and whatnot to come and devour her, because this was an episode talking about how people are willing to do something heinous to achieve a certain goal. With Erwin, it was allowing people to die. For the female Titan, her body had to be devoured so she could avoid their interrogation and flee as the female Titan came prepared. So yeah, this is this is the thing. I worried about the prospect that something would go wrong, and things went wrong. So yay. I mean, that could have gone down a lot better. Of course, things had to just go right down the toilet, but yeah, it will be very, very interesting with the predicament we're in right now with the spy now confronting Erwin. Like she's still after Erwin, so it will be very, very interesting to see how that situation does come around, because she's quite vulnerable at this point because she's not in her Titan form. She had to get rid of the body to bolt it, basically, and now she's in a vulnerable position, but she's not going down fighting, it seems, after killing Gunter in brutal fashion as well. So even like outside of the Titan body, she is ruthless. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if it is who I theorize. And I wouldn't be surprised at this point if it is Arnie, because Arnie was quite ruthless as well. I think I remember back in episode 4 how brutal she was, and yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. But it was a very, very intriguing episode. Like, we had the capture, and then we had the break from the trap from the female Titan, and yeah, like I said, things just had to go down the toilet. And I'm loving the fact that everyone is now realizing what is going on regarding Erwin, what his plan is, and I did speculate, I think back in episode 16, that I think that there could be a potential spy that Erwin is cautious about, and how this plan is meant to catch out the spy. But like I said, falls apart, and well, for now, because like I said, she's in a bit of a vulnerable spot right now, but she's not going to go down fighting. She could just easily have the upper hand and take off with Erwin potentially. But yeah, like I assumed that Erwin like has an idea that there could be a mole, and he was keeping an eye on things. But the thing is, Erwin like did not account for the spy's tactics, because she came prepared with her maneuver gear, as well as the fact that she had a few tricks up her sleeve by blaring out that signal for the Titans to ignore their obsession with the others in the trees and head to her so they could devour her. So it was a very, very genius tactic to try and bolt it. Like, she was cornered, she was trapped, and Levi was talking shit. They were like, they tried a few things, but she wasn't having any of it. She steeled up her hands, which was similar effects to the armored Titan, and yeah, they tried alternatives, and she was running out of options. So yeah, she just blurs out this signal for others to come and eat her, and that makes the hosts escape. And yeah, she basically lives to have the higher ground at this point. So yeah, it was a very, very interesting strategy from the female Titan, because Erwin has things thought out. He has this plan, like, stitched together, and it can be controversial at times, because I think what this episode did a good job on was focusing on the theme of sacrifice, with, like I said, the female Titan sacrificing her body to the Titan so she can make her escape, all for her greater good. And you have people pondering about Erwin, like, having people perish. So like, it's the lives of the few, lives of the few, like, is sugarcoating it with how many sacrifices we've had. But they've pondered that Erwin, there's a reason why Erwin is the leader. It's because he has to, like, it's because he has to be this person who has to make sacrifices, not hesitate about what he has to do, because that's the thing with some people, like, as we've seen, like, some people do have that, like, concern, are we really going to do this? And you, for you to be in Erwin's position, you have to make the harsh calls. You have to kind of put aside your humanity. It doesn't feel right, and I've seen shows where, like, for the greater good, hundreds have had to be sacrifices, like the 100, for example. Like, hundreds have had to be sacrifices for the greater good, and that usually has to come with a person who has to put aside their humanity, because like, especially in this kind of terrain where you have monsters trying to eat away at you and whatnot, you have to put aside your humanity, and you have to look at what do you want, you have to toss out everything that you hold value to, and focus on that goal, to save humanity, which means having to expend a few lives. And it's controversial, because there's going to be some people who have that moral conscience, but and they might feel that Erwin's tactics are a bit ruthless, but sometimes you just have to be, and that's what I love about Erwin. He has things so thought out, like the spy, for example. He had a feeling. I assume back in episode 16, like, Armin did pose the question, there's something more going on. So back then he had an idea that there's something shifty going on. There's a spy going on right here. And yeah, that, like I said, he has things mapped out. Lives might have to be taken, but he is very, very headstrong about it. So, yeah, I really, really love Erwin and his decision. I'm loving Levi as well. Like, I mean, water is wet in the case of him taunting his opposition and him being a complete badass, but it's just so refreshing to see. It's never tiresome. It's just really, really awesome, like, with the fact that he taunted that female Titan, as well as letting out a bit of aggression, because she did take some lives, and we saw at the end of last episode, he does feel a lot of hurt regarding the fact that we've had people who have had their lives lost. So he's taking a bit of aggression out on the female Titan, as well as taunting him. And like I said, the way he took care of those 3 Titans as soon as the female Titan voiced her cry was just impeccable stuff. I loved the visuals as well there, when all the Titans came converging on the female Titan. The visuals was just absolutely eye-catching. So, yeah, I really loved that. But yeah, I was really happy with Jean coming, like deducing things from Erwin's plan. Like, he planned for this. Like, there were people who were like, we just have to keep our heads down. That's what they were. That's what the thought was going through. Okay, low battery. That's great. That thought was running through some people's heads, and Jean was like, "This Erwin wanted this. Erwin wanted us all to go. Like, wanted the Center Squad to go into the forest so he can lure the female Titan." So great stuff from Jean, as well as equally Armin. Armin came out with some really good bits as well as like when Jean was pondering like things could have been different. Armin's got the right idea. Like, you can't know at that point. It's easy to say once events have played out that I wish you could have done something about it. Like, I think a lot of people have that regret. It's human, and sadly, unless there is a time machine that exists in the world of Attack on Titan, there can't be anything done about it. So yeah, but Erwin making the smart play by keeping a lot of people out of the loop regarding the whole spy shebang. Like, only those who survived the attack at Wall Maria, yeah? They were the ones who were in on the know because of their experience. Of course, anyone knew it's playing into the spy's hands. So yeah, I really loved how Erwin was pretty strategical in making that play, in terms of like how he's able to try and lure out the spy, but not letting the new people in on the know, because that plays into the spy's potential's hands. So whereas you have a bit more faith with those who did survive the attack. And speaking of faith, I was really humbled to see how Petra had a lot of faith. Like, she's extending her faith to Erwin because of the fact that Erwin had faith in them back when just before the female Titan was captured. Like, he had that choice to turn into a Titan or to follow their lead, and he chose the latter. So like I said in the beginning, there seems to be not enough to be like, you know what, I trust you, you're my best friend now, but there seems to be a bit of an extension to the connection with the Survey Corps and Erwin, so that's really good to see. But yeah, I really loved how this episode did play out, because it was a lot of pondering, a lot of speculation regarding the plan and regarding Erwin's deductions that there's a spy, and as well as the theme of sacrifice. And then, of course, shit hitting the fan with the female Titan making her escape, posing back into the scout attire, and now is causing all kinds of hecticness as Erwin is about, because she still wants Erwin. Like, just because things didn't go according to plan doesn't mean her objective has been, just Gunter at this point. So yeah. No, it was a really good episode, and I'm really excited to see where things now go, because things have not gone well for the Survey Corps now. Things have fallen apart, and things are falling apart for both ends, for the female Titan and the Survey Corps, but it should be very interesting, like I said, with that confrontation with the person in the spy in the scout attire and Erwin and co. So yeah. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!